Another police officer shot in the line of duty. From coast to coast, thousands are grieving after the Ontario Provincial Police officer was fatally shot early this morning in a village east of Ottawa. The sergeant and two other officers were responding to a disturbance call when all three were shot. One has been treated and released while the other is still in hospital. From police organizations to Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, many have been sharing their condolences on social media. Manisa Danabalan joins us with more on this tragedy. Manisa.
Kelly, this is now at least the 9th officer across Canada who has been killed in the line of duty. It's a disturbing trend we've been seeing lately.
Tragic loss of one of our officers who has yet again been murdered, simply selflessly serving his community.
42-year-old Sergeant Eric Mueller was a husband and father of 2 young children. He was also an exemplary officer. His colleagues described him as a coach, mentor, and the best leader.
He started his career with the Ontario Provincial Police 21 years ago as a special constable in our offender transport unit right here in Ottawa. In 2006, he was hired as a provincial constable. And in 2018, in recognition of his exemplary performance, his dedication to duty, his commitment to his colleagues, he was promoted to the rank of sergeant.
Residents of Bourget, a village east of Ottawa, woke up in the middle of the night to the sound of gunshots. Just after 2 a.m., police responded to a disturbance call from a citizen who heard the gunfire. When they arrived at the residence on Laval Street, 3 officers were shot by someone at the home. Investigators called it an ambush.
When 3 officers arrive on scene and within minutes are shot, one is killed, another is very seriously and critically injured, and another injured to the point of requiring medical attention for simply arriving on scene, I categorize that as an ambush.
All 3 were taken to hospital where Sergeant Mueller died. Between the other 2 veteran officers who were injured, one has been treated and released from hospital, while the other is in stable but critical condition. No one else was injured. OPP say 39-year-old Alain Belfoy has been charged with first-degree murder and 2 counts of attempted murder.
It was just this Sunday, just days ago, that we attended the Ontario Police Memorial. Since September, Canada has lost 10 officers in the line of duty, 9 of which were murdered.
With the disturbing trend in the past few months, some say change is needed. Unfortunately, there isn't one quick solution, but advocating for bail reform is a step in the right direction to keep officers and the public safe.
If we can make it mandatory reverse onus situation in surrounding these calls for service, then it's obviously going to keep those individuals in custody and not allow them to be out on the streets.
Prime Minister Justin Trudeau shared his condolences to the officer's family on Twitter, along with hundreds of others. Ontario Premier Doug Ford also commenting today.
Tragically, this year, we've added 5 names to the memorial wall. And it's just devastating that next year, we now have to add another name. It's also another reminder why it's so important that we support and recognize our police officers every chance we get.
Chief Gary Kahn adds that these types of disturbance calls are very dynamic. En route to the call, officers try to obtain as much information about the location and names associated, but these calls can go from 0 to 100 in less than a second.